Hickory is a family-owned company. We've been in business now 63, going on 64 years. We are North Carolina-based manufacturer, so most of our products made right here in Hickory, North Carolina, and one of three manufacturing plants, 2 upholstery and a case goods plant. We do some importing as need dictates, but we pride ourselves on our quality, craftsmanship, customization, and attention to detail. We've been doing it with the same family and many of the same employees for most of our existence. Well, I'm Alex Shuford, and I'm a third-generation family member of the family that owns and operates Century Furniture. Myself and many of my cousins and siblings work here in the company. My father's generation and his brother and sister are still our board of directors, and we live right here where we work, right in North Carolina, producing what we think are some of the finest pieces of furniture made anywhere in the world today. We are very proud of our custom capabilities, our superior customer service. We feel like that furniture is a personal affair, that families are allowing us to be a part of their homes when they buy our furniture, and we take it very seriously. We strive to always build furniture that will bring pride not only to the people that own it, but also the people that make it, and the people that own the company that sell it. What always amazes me as I'm walking through the factories is just the level of hand detailing that goes into the product. Watching somebody do 8-way hand tying or seeing somebody physically distress a piece of wood furniture is, to me, just a marvel. It's craftsmanship, borderline art. And not a week goes by where I don't walk through one of the factories and stop and stare in awe at one of our craftspeople doing their job. The interesting thing is, for them, it's what they do every day. And constantly we're bringing tour groups through and training them on how fine furniture is made. And it's always such a joy to our craftspeople to hear other people from around the country and around the world say, wow, when they watch that special, unique capability be loved into and caressed into the furniture. The thing that I think is probably the most like art and furniture is the finishing. You know, underneath that is fabulous woodworking, of course, but when a true finished craftsperson starts applying one of the up to 22 layers of a finish that goes into a piece of Century furniture, each layer is built upon the last one and in anticipation of the next layer, with an end result of something old and refined, rich and deep, and it's a real neat process to watch. Now, to see it, you'd have to be here for a few days in a row, because each step happens in time over a multi-day period, so it's allowed to dry in between, it needs to be sanded in between, but the end result is beautiful. The end result is taking wood and bringing its character to life for people to see it. Now, upholstery starts at the cutting and sewing level, and there's no way to get the final result that you want without doing it as an expert in the beginning. It's like baking a cake. If you don't start with the right ingredients, we pride ourselves on handling both our own fabrics and COM fabrics, customers' materials that they send to us, often that are multiple hundreds of dollars a yard. So we lay them out ahead of time, make sure the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle are going to work properly, mark it, and then cut it. And then we piece all those together in the sewing process so that we're flow matching a piece of furniture. When you look at it, every single place the seam is should tie together and be beautiful. So we're constantly bringing tour groups through the factory, and people from all over the world want to come here to see how things are made, and they're amazed at the level of attention, the artistry, and the craftsmanship that goes into each of the details. whether it's the hand distressing, whether it's the decorative painting, or perhaps even just the 8-way hand tying that goes inside of a piece of upholstery. I think it's amazing to a lot of people to see it happen. Well, I'm proud to live in Hickory, North Carolina, where our factories are and our employees are. I think there's something really special to be part of the community for the people that work at our factories. We see them in the grocery stores, we pass them on the way to the bank. There's nothing quite like having an appreciation of your local surroundings. And we take that seriously as we build our overall social platform, because we build upon the area that we live in locally. You're not going to do something to your local environment if you're living there. You're going to be very mindful of the local social facilities, of the local environmental stance, and upon that you can build an overall global stance that people can be proud of. You know we're taking care of our people, you know we're taking care of our environment, and that's something that our customers out in the world can take pride in. They're owning a piece of that social consciousness.